Welcome back to Devo Dust Stuff. Today I'm going to be attempting to repair a muffler off of my four-wheeler. See, it's in pretty bad shape, but I'm trying to save $300. Looks like it's about to break through here too. Trying to save $300 by patching it. So the first thing I'm gonna have to do is take this shield off. I got a product off of Amazon called Tiger Patch that I'm gonna wrap around it. I think I'm gonna put a piece of metal, sheet metal on it first, and then wrap the Tiger Patch around it. First thing I got to do is take these bolts out, which I sprayed them down last night with Croil. So hopefully they'll come off there. We'll see. Oh. Looking pretty good. I was kind of surprised. How old is this? 28 years old. Oh my. Might be beyond repair. It's going all the way around. Alright, this is worse than I thought. Yeah, that's worse. I am still going to go ahead and do it, but I think it's going to be temporary. It is still intact right there, but not by much. I didn't realize this was this bad. Pretty bad. That's not really worth saving, but since I've done all this, I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to try it. Now, this should lay right in between those two, and it does. So, what I want to do is kind of that ain't gonna work. I'm sure there's somebody out there watching this thinking I've got a much better way. It says peel the brown paper off, and then it says it has a clear tape on both sides. That you have to peel off to stick it on there. Let's see. You know what? If I peel off enough, if I cut off enough of this to go around that, this is duct tape. I don't know if it's made for this kind of heat or not, but like I said, this is just kind of a temporary patch. I'm going to have to get a new muffler. Nice. Let me get tear that off. That might seal it up. Keep it from slipping underneath of that sheet metal. Alright, got my tape on there. And now I'll put my sheet metal not going to seal enough. That sheet metal's not. So I'm just going to put the tape on here and hope that sweat doesn't keep it from sticking. I think I'm just going to use that silver tape to hold it on there. Now you're supposed to take the plastic off of both sides. All right. Plastic off one side, plastic off the other side. I think I'll start this right here, and I'll put this piece of tape on it to hold it. And then wrap it. Boy, that just barely covers what I need it to. Just barely. And that, I don't know if that's gonna, if that shrinks or, I don't think it's going to shrink. Try to get it tighter wrap because it's going to. I'm overlapping about half of the tape. And I'll put another piece of that foil tape to hold it. I'll put this on here. See, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Put another wrap of this full tape around the top of it too. Oh, just tore on me. Got a complete wrap anyway. So I was pulling it too tight. Let's see what we got here. All right, for these two holes on the end, I'm going to cut this tiger tape in half. All right, let me set that right there. And then wrap this. Around it, just as tight as I can. And then put that on it to hold it. Put a nick in that right there. So it'll go around that bolt hole. All right. Now this on to hold it. Well, I messed up. That's all right. I'll leave it just like that. I got it over this bolt stud back here. There we go. All right. Now, I think I'm gonna put a wrap of this silver tape across the top of it like I did over here. Daggone it. That's all right. All right. I'll do the other end off camera. All right, that's done. I will put the heat shield back on and it's ready to go back on the four-wheeler. It says idle motor or drive the vehicle for 20 minutes to heat up the repair area and fuse the bandage to the metal surface. So I've got something else to do, so I'll probably do that this evening when I get back. And I'm anxious to see whether this holds. Stops my exhaust leak. At least temporarily. That's all I'm asking. I know this is not going to be a permanent repair, but yeah, it's going to be better than what it was. It's got to be. All right. I did put never sees on those. Those actually came out pretty good to be on a muffler that's, how old is it? 28? 28 years old. Those came out pretty good, considering this has been stored outside most of its life. I do have it in a shed now, but it's been outside for, I don't know, I've had it 23 years, and it's been outside probably 20 of those. Alright, it's been running about 20 minutes. I don't see any signs of it leaking. I'm going to call that good. I've been looking online. I'm going to have to get a new muffler. Looks like it's somewhere in the $300 range is about as cheap as I've seen. I seen one on eBay. It says it's for this, but it doesn't have the mounts for the heat shield. It's just got like a real little thin heat shield that's like tacked on it. And so, and it's almost as bad shape as this one, so I'm not going to get it. I'll keep looking. I may end up taking this off and taking it to my buddy and having him tack some of that sheet metal on there. Just weld it on there. Or I may see if I can find me a piece of pipe, 4-inch pipe or something like that, and maybe cut these ends off and add it onto it. I'd have to cut these mounts off too and weld them on there, but that's a lot of trouble for something this old. But for right now, it's working, so I'm going to call that a success. That's the combination of the Tiger tape, I think is what it was called, Tiger tape, and the silver foil tape that I had. It said to run it 20 minutes, so I have ran it for 20 minutes, so that tape should be forming to the metal. So I'm going to put it away, and hopefully it's done. That's much better than what it was. So that's going to do it for this one. Thanks for watching. Devo Does Stuff.